What does Revelation 11 say? We are coming into a time, no matter how much you resist it, no matter how much you don't like it, there's going to be a final global money system and tracking system. Okay? You can turn off all the tracking on your phone. You can opt out of everything. You can get an old-fashioned analog phone. Doesn't matter. The world is careening toward a global tracking and monetary system. Look at these headlines. Face of the future. Facial recognition will replace keys, passports, and tickets within 5 years. Within 5 years. So you say, I don't want anything to do with it. Okay, look back at that headline. You will not be able to get into your car or house. You're not going to be able to come and go from your country. You will not be able to go on trains and airplanes in 5 years from now. Lord willing, if we're still alive and here, in 5 years, the governments of the world are headed toward you not being able to drive your car, not being able to ride. You say impossible. It's already that way in China. Did you know that? They are looking at your face, and if you have any kind of antipathy with the Communist Party and you are not in the favored status, you can't ride the subway, you can't ride the trains, you definitely can't go on an airplane, you can't leave the country. I mean, you could swim out. Do you understand what I mean? The surveillance society, the complete Big Brother society has already started in China. Bonnie and I train church planters there. When we train them in the cities that we go between, they're always like this, looking in every direction, because they can't stand talking to us with a camera on them. They try and they know where places are where you can stand, where we can meet and whatever, and we don't walk together. I mean, it's just kind of like being on a Jason Bourne movie or something, okay? That's China. But in 5 years, that's where we are. Hey, I like this. Look what the Wall Street Journal said. Amazon wants your palm. TSA wants your face. What saying yes will mean. Now, I like this secondary headline. Using your body's data to pay or breeze through security is like unlocking your phone. Sort of. This was not even a month ago. Now, what does that mean? Well, all of us love it that we can look at our phone, it recognizes us, and we don't have to type in codes, and it just opens for us. Isn't that nice? That technology is what the Antichrist is going to use. And you say, I'm not going to be a part of it. Okay. Look what the implications are around you. Bonnie and I, remember we were out to Master Seminary in Phoenix Seminary? We went to Whole Foods because they have these cookies that we both, Bonnie and I, love because they're from Denmark and they're wonderful. So we went in to get 2 cookies. And I was amazed. Everybody was breezing through the checkout. It wasn't like long lines at Walmart. People were just going right through Whole Foods. And then I noticed what they were doing. Watch. They just waved the palm of their hand over the little scanner. Their food was automatically scanned, the barcodes inside that chemically laced plastic. They just went boop, 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 and then they just put their hand over, and Amazon recognized their palm print, and immediately their receipt came out, and they didn't even get receipts. It was put on their phone. Oh, it's so convenient. It's kind of like looking at your phone and having it recognize you, the facial recognition. It's kind of like not having to carry a passport at the airport, going through TSA, and they just smile, and you smile, and they say, welcome in. Facial recognition. Amazon wants your palm. TSA wants your face. And what's coming is the Antichrist system. Hey, look what happened. This was on the 2nd of October. Look at those dates right there. On October 2nd, we all learned how dangerous this new time we're in of digital money, where we just wave our phones around or wave our palms around, or Zelle or or however you send money, PayPal someone money. Look what digital money can do. Look what happened. Bank of America customers were shocked by zero balances in their online account glitch. Bank of America says widespread outage is nearly fixed. Do you know what happened on October 2nd? Millions of people went to transfer money on their phone or pay a bill or do whatever they were going to do, take a picture of a check, and they glanced and their account balance was zero. I bet there was some heart palpitation going on. Did you know when you have digital money, you have no money in your hands. It's somewhere else out in the cyberspace somewhere in the ether of the internet, and someone can turn a switch and you have zero money, zero buying power. What does the Bible say? The Bible says that in Revelation 11, there's going to be global money, and it's going to be tied to the global religion of Satan's beast, right here. Religion. Wow. Remember, if you don't worship him, get his mark. I like the Amazon palm, reminds me of on your right hand. I saw all those people buying their cookies with their right hand, or didn't matter. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Amazon making it easy to check out. There's nothing wrong with having a social security number. There's nothing wrong with using facial recognition. But every time you do, remember where it's headed. And you can't stop. You and all of your friends and everybody you enlist cannot stop what God has said is coming. Okay, so let's end with what the Bible says. Okay, back here. What is this global religion? Oh, I mean, Dubai is trying to get Christianity, Islam, and let's see, a synagogue, and Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. There we go. Wants to get them all working together. They're putting a mosque, a synagogue, and a church together. Now, to help them, look what Pope Francis said. Pope Francis continues to prove he is the most influential and dangerous false prophet in the world. His outrageous statement in Singapore just last week, a country with at least 5 different faiths, has created an outlandish and bizarre controversy. The pompous Pope declared that all religions are a path to God. Then he embellished his heretical assertion by stating there's only one God and each of us has a language to arrive at God. Some are coming through the Sikh language, some through the Muslim, some through the Hindu, and some through the Christian. They are all different paths to God. We are all children of God. This, by the way, this whole thing is a quote of one of my favorite. It's called Proclaiming the Gospel, ptg.org. You can look it up. Mike Gendron, personal friend of mine. What he wrote is this: the wolf in sheep's clothing is seeking to unite all the religious people of the world in a global religion that will worship the Antichrist. Do you see that? The global religion, Satan's beast. Who is helping? Pope Francis. And I mean, on top of that, if that isn't bad enough, that is Galatians, anathema, accursed. Anybody that adds to the gospel, that takes away from the gospel, which is exactly what he did when he said that Islam and Hinduism and everything are all equal with biblical gospel of Jesus Christ. What a horrible, horrible, heretical, blasphemous thing he said. But while all that's going on, look what else is going on. Spain is set to give to the great apes human rights. There is so much confusion, there's so much error, there's so much deception, just like Jesus said. And I'm only showing you the last 30 days of amplification of what's going on.